already out long at the blue box, dueling a little bit. Utility to keep the defense at bay. It's towards mid we head, but GXX has the first opening kill. Now out middle, all the action from Forze is coming in. Regan does what he can, and the pressure is not subsiding.
Look for the positioning of GXX. He gets boosted. You'll see them getting through the backside of the window. Shoots them in the heel a few times, but not a ton of damage. It does give Sonari a chance to reposition, but Norway's going to put him down, and that means the site is now in possession of Forza. However, still down a man on this. They'll get the bomb in position, but not much before they arrive, and they'll sacrifice GXX. He's on 3 HP. It was a headshot anyway, but they didn't get through the door with it. They didn't actually run and barge in, so they got Shelfie down. They know where Norway is. Now they'll run him in, and it's Synopsis this time, and having littler money when you can get a gun round on round number 3.
Now it's imperative to say as well, BNE with this kind of investment into the rifles instead of SMGs, they very much know what's coming into the next round. So for them, it's like we're not spending money on utility. We just want to make sure we have the rifles to challenge the AK-47s moving forward. So it's really, really important that maybe that's the only kill they take, or the only death they take.
Shots tapping toward the top. Jerry, Norway very low. There's one of the 1-digs he talked about. It's still a 3-on-3.
Oh, he got past the information.
He did. Interestingly enough, Shelfie is going to be inside of the site. Now, the interesting thing with this as well is, as you say, they're not looking for much other than these 1-digs, but they are still making this a very expensive round for B&E, considering what they're up against, and they're going to get another.
Oh, no way.
The lack of armor cost him there. 6 HP for GXX. He couldn't hit the shot, and now they know Shelfie's there. He still has another shot, potentially. I thought he hit that last one. I thought he actually got it down to a 2-on-1, excuse me, but it is going to be 3 surviving.
Over.
Interestingly enough, both of these teams beat Astralis to put us here. Forze 2-0 to Astralis to knock them out. And the game before that was the 16-3 win by Bad News Eagles. Big miss. GXX makes up for it. Some other pistol couldn't put him down. Kenzie will get one, but it's going to be all B&E afterwards. And Zordy's got to be careful holding that AWP. He's standing tall, but he's going to go down and be left without the weapon for the next round. 7-0 B&E.
Yeah. That was a little sloppy. Wasn't the cleanest thing in the world, but they got it done at the end of the day, and now they've got it.
As we left spawn, and then I just go die.
True. Well, Regan doesn't know what's about to happen to him because they're underneath the smoke. He just kind of catches wind of it at the end. The flick is fast, but it's not accurate, and ooh, out in the open. Risky. And BNE is under a lot of pressure, and they're in a lot of trouble, and that off is looking nervous.
Nervous, but now it's finding kills. They count as quick scopes, but might as well have been in between. Zordy's going to get him with a nade, though, and that'll end the rounds. And man, oh man, that is some hair for the 8. They're going to go straight with it. They don't want to deal with the crossfires. Man, oh man, Zordy saves Kenzie, but that was a bit sloppy, a bit optimistic. Standing on the entrance of the site and just pulling out a nade. Holy moly. And it's going to cost them, because one flat true. Oh man, he's dinked them up. Look at the HP. That was a shot and a half. Zordy had to be perfect to close that out.
Oh my lord, if that had ever just slowed down once, Bad News Eagles...
That's probably because they don't want to give away a pick. He doesn't have any indication as to what's going on in Catwalk.
So mid-control is going to be the next play for BNE. You'd imagine they... Ooh, maybe not with that kill, but I think they're going to have to push regardless because they're out of position towards A.
I called out Zordy for missing a few shots early on. He's up to 13 now, quietly, and the last 2 rounds have been pretty loud. He's got 2 more here as they try and get through the doors. That brings it to a 3-on-3. And now Norway knows he has more position than he thought, because with that many people inside mid, he's going to take long, he's going to get a shot, and a spray control. Shelfie's going to get the...
And Bad News Eagles haven't shown they can stop it just yet. GXX might try and peek before that smoke fully plumes, or maybe around the edge. He's got the first. Surely gets spammed down by Kenzie.
Yeah, desperate. He knew the situation. As soon as he shot one, he realized, oh, they are close in that smoke, and Kenzie's going to double before One Flatro finds him with the MP9. But it's all under Synopsis, same weapon, and a lot more distance between him and the target. So Kenzie's able to show that one down as well.
The first kill.
Jerry inside of the pit was spotted, but knows that Sonari is likewise behind the dumpster. Threw an aid, softened him up, still couldn't find the kill. AK's gonna win that battle, and that might be Sonari's cue to exit. Oh, but he can't. He's caught inside the smoke. Shelfie's caught them on Catwalk, but he gets absolutely wrecked by GXX. 3-on-3, and it's Zordy that has to hold from CT. Again, that's a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. This is what I mean when I say back and forth. It is just all over the map. Everyone challenging. Everyone
needs a call from Zordy if this happens. When Flatro is going to walk into it, caught him. That's one done, but he needs to be aware of the top and middle. GXX, he didn't know where he went. He let him slide into the tunnels, and that means they've lost him again. Scenario's going to go hunting for it, because now he's called. I didn't see him through the door. He has to be in there, surely. The gun barrel could reveal the M4A1S and sticks out quite far. He's pre-fired it early, but walks around inside of flames. He might be in trouble down there. Sonari's got to back up. He can't push forward on that. He's stuck between the fire. And it's a 3-on-3.
Time.
Oh, if he had a shot into that with the pre-fire that Oppers often do in that situation, he might have found two. They were lining it up. Instead, it's two the other way, and it's forced. Jerry, good nade, but it's going to go a bit deep. Does do actually quite a bit on the Rigon, but that's going to cue them to swing. Shelfie gets the only kill on it, so one Flatro going down. They tried to get out mid. That was what they wanted to do. They left him there for that exact position so that when they came up catwalk, he would cut the rotations, but they've actually still gone back to that. So all it really does is weaken their cat. They want to still hold off anything coming out of the B site.
They're so delayed right now as well. They're so delayed. They're stuck in the corner. Good shot from Kenzie. Zortzi's still here as well, but can't handle the fight. That's Synopsy with one in return. 22 seconds left on the clock.
GXX, lovely shot on the AWP that catches Jerry, giving them a better chance still, but Rigon's gone for the drop. He's caught out both. They do finally win out the
Norway and Zorti all rotating over and pushing.
This is their map now. They own it. What are you going to do about it, B&E? You better fight hard. Down a man already. Jerry's already behind them. They are looking for it. He'll get one. That's all he's going to get. He runs away, gets through the door. But hang on. If they overcommit to the chase, they'll get him. That's fine. But there's already a flank. Norway. Pistol is able to find that USB from range, and bomb is down. Scenari's got to go back for it. He's all on his lonesome in a 1-on-3 at this point as well. AK to work with. Knows they have to be close still, surely, but where? Where? In the corner. Double peek. Panic. And Shelfie puts Forze back in the lead.
What a nice round for Forze. Good aggression as well. I mean, the great pick out towards long, but the courage from Jerry to push up towards...
They then knocked out G2. At that point, you pretty much have to qualify if you're going to do that well against top teams. They have. They've just beat B8 to punch their tickets to Rio. So well done to Gamer Legion. I think they've been pretty impressive this week.
Yeah, that's very cool. Good for them. Congratulations. Congratulations to Scenari to find the opening kill into the pit, and Jerry and Zorti are falling back, and look at all the bullets coming through the car. That thing is paper thin. It does not protect anything, and Zorti's going to go down for sure. I don't even think the smoke would have saved him.
More fragile than a Honda Civic.
This might be the only saving grace, is Shalfie having everyone locked in. There's no retreat for Bad News Eagles. One smoke as well. They're going to have to dry challenge, I think.
Jerry, he just wanted to delay them. He just wanted to protect himself, but he actually essentially gave himself up for nothing. Norway got one shot back, and it's Shalfie, who's not going to be closing out this game in this round. He's going to back away and try and save in a 4-on-1.
Yeah, he didn't. That's the strength of that dry challenge as well. Now they're throwing out the smoke and peeking with it, so it's not completely out of the blue. But Jerry's turning that corner with the Molotov. You hear that smoke coming in that position. You're like, okay, they're setting up the wall of smokes from deep in pit, from deep at long. I've got time to put this Molotov out and delay another 5-6 seconds, but that wasn't the case. So Forze has had 3 chances to close it out. Now we'll only have 2 more. And the nice thing is with this save from Shelfie, they've got money to buy in these last 2 rounds. This is not Forze being in a situation where they run out of funds to be able to challenge for the map. They're going to have 2 really good, clean, strong chances to close this out in regulation.
Absolutely they are. But doesn't necessarily mean that they will. So we'll see what the plan is of attack for the T's. They've been decent on this T side considering. Had a defuse that went against them, obviously, in round 3 of the half. Then went on of the next 6 rounds, won 4 of them, and it's only been recently, finally, that Forze has been able to adapt back to what they have been doing. And one of those rounds was obviously pistols, where they took the push at B, they got behind them at middle. That one was just a gamble to take map control, and it worked for Forze.
Yeah, it did. Let's see if they can channel a little bit more of it. Double op setup. And here we go, round 29. GXS narrowly missing a shot on the cross. Shalfie again in lower dark with the AWP.
That's the problem. He missed that shot on the cross. He sat back. He didn't get to see this. So Shalfie able to get a good position here, maybe catch them off. He was actually the one that was too aggressive in this position before. Bounced Molotov in from behind. No one's going to see him from top. The Xbox smoke may have saved him on that because I expected that Molotov would actually then come. Okay, there's a second smoke down. That's why. I was going to say that would then mean that they were going to look back toward him. Zorti goes right back out. Shalfie's still there trying to walk away with his AWP, and Zorti's taking the fights. He wants them. He's got 2.
Zorti's been a beast in this map. Good counter smoke. Perfectly timed. Even plumes before the T side does. Norway stalls them out. Oh, he's still stuck in the corner. They come through. Freebie
Now he knows they're backed off. They have to be. Not inside of the corridor with smoke. That Molotov gone. Luckily, it's flames, and they're quite loud, so he's able to sneak into that corner without being heard. It's Synopsy that's inside middle. Could do some damage on this, but he's going to have to. 5 on 2. And it might be Forze taking the first map with this flank from Jerry. That's one more gone. And you might as well call this one done, Jason. So Forze going to take the lead with their map choice. And took them a while to get going, but well-executed game plan in the end as Norway confirms it.
I was going to say the same thing. Remember, this started out 0-7. They had to mount a huge comeback to get back into this map, so really, really well done in salvaging your own map pick on just 2. Map 1 in the books. It's for 4.
They might be all right. Smokes are going to go out. Zordi and Norway back in sight off angles. They take out Temple already, but they haven't cleared big box. Norway's going to go early on that. Manages the first shot on Sineri. Can't follow it up to find GXX with the same success. It's Shelfley that has to come over. He has an opportunity right away to catch out. Regani manages to get it on the fadeaway, the drop back, but GXX decides better to take care of the front of the site, better obligation. He had the bomb, but he's lost it.
Oh man, look at this long flank. It's taken so long to come in, and I think that's going to give all the indication over to Forze. Shelfie has his eyes on that. He just turned, and Juan Flatro peeks. Gets the headshot into a 2
situation, but Jerry's read it. He knows he's gone somewhere from long. Didn't expect Synopsy to be up that close. And Kenzie's just going to watch the bomb and play babysit because he's got Synopsy down. Doesn't like a babysitter, apparently, and he's going to try and do battles on his own because he only has 18 HP against Juan Flatro with 29. And there's 31 seconds on the clock. Kenzie just nails the shot when he walks out. Forze takes
over and chucks some flashbangs out into the air. Good find for Shelfie. Nice opening kill. The MAC-10. Ooh, it's a little bit flimsy. Doesn't get the kill clean, but does find it at the end of the day, and that's all that matters.
Nearly got the jumping Kenzie. They'll put some utility toward him, and Nade does some damage, Jason.
Oh, they're coming right back at him. They want to clear out the route to the A bomb site. Shelfie's still here. He's got to recover the scenario.
Baby.
Sprays down 2, runs out of ammunition. USP's out, but he's done his job.
All things considered, 20 bullets. He does 2.5, essentially. Gets 2 kills, and look at how low scenario is after that. Yeah. Such a good little headshot angle, knowing they were up on the ledge. And why wouldn't they turn back to take him out? They had the strength in numbers. Just run him down, but this is going to be dead. Shelfie knows. Is he going to give it to him? No way. Zordi was swinging, thinking it was for him, but Shelfie didn't want to because he knew there might be a second player. He could have afforded it. They were low enough. He might have been able to deny that little extra injection of cash, but play it safe, keep it simple, stupid, and it's going to be now 5-3.
And it's 5-3. 2-round lead, and we're going to get a timeout. First one for the Bad News Eagles. Plenty of money. Synopsy's got 10,000 before the buy comes in. The plant helps massively.
So they actually dropped out.
Hang on, it's an A-rush. Zorti's going to be challenged. He's got an off up close. First is his.
First is his, and he's going to put the incendiary out. Zordi, now this is what I was going to say. They dropped 3 extra M4s in spawn, so if they have to spray through smokes right now to deny the plant, they actually could spray, switch guns, and get a full reload, so they can penetrate this. They can actually be really annoying. Not rotating that direction, though. Shots in, tons of damage. They're inside the temple, and as they swing wide, it's a clean kill from Donut. It's Zordi that's going to close out.
Surely not.
Well,
smoke's up.
Okay. Gonna try. And smoke's down, you're right, but they're gonna go through that as well. They're gonna flash it, they're blinded up. It's gonna be, oh, get the knife out. He's gonna, oh, come on. You robbed him from the money one. Flatro did all the work, GXX, doesn't matter. They just want him on the ground. That's what they're gonna get. They've got to fit. He needs to get over and spot and support Rigon. And he does. He comes through Temple to do it. Big box to protect him from the right side. That'll give him a lineup, but Jerry's got the trade, Rigon. Able to swing on that. Good read and hold, but he's smoked. Hasn't peeked it yet. Kenzie's through, so he'll get the bomb plant down. Post plant, though, how many is he going to have? Nade, it's not going to quite get behind the box, I don't think. So Sineri will stay alive. He actually gets forward of it. GXX takes out Norway, but it's a 1-for-1 trade, and still Kenzie sits on top of that pillar. Tough position to play. Tough timing to spot Rigon, but he does. Gets him through the edge of the scaffolding, and he's not done there, but when Flatro beats him to it, and they have to know, so he plays out toward the ramp. He's got the first shot, lovely. Good spot with the jump on the knife as well, and knows he can control this pre-fire just to keep him off, to keep him scared, to keep him at bay, but Juan Flatro's not scared of anything. He's going to go for the fight, and it's 12-8.
Just not there. Good flash, bang in. He's in danger. Yep, there it is.
That was a tell. I mean, he was kind of screwed either way because they were already looking at it. He got segregated, but that was a tell. They were just ready to look directly back when they saw that flash thrown.
Even when they've been able to take advantage of the rotations and get him moving, they've been a man deficit, so it's been a relatively easier job to recover. And that scenario with 2 nice kills, 3 nice kills as he slides backwards. And Bad News Eagles can do no wrong.
Yeah, they can't. They're in the lead now. Up the boxes. And they've got a top ramp position as well. 2 out from Cave. Nade's going to go down. That'll do damage. Soften them up even further. Although just barely. They managed to tuck in behind the box to avoid it, and that gives Kenzie a chance to repeat. Now One Flatro needs to be aware because they're pushing onto his position. He sprays in. He's good for 1 and more. 1 and a whole lot more. Damage was there, but it's a 1-on-2. Norway's gotten to the site, and he's going to at least get a bomb plant to try and keep this one alive. He's going to try and line up for the spam. But even that's going to be difficult. Did he plant close enough? Do they going to have the angle? Oh, he knocks GXX off it. They're going to try and body block this. High HP instead. Now he's on the wrong angle. Now Rigon knows the side to be on, and he's going to defuse this entire map at 16-12.
What a comeback for Bad News Eagles. A lockdown defense, and they just built up throughout that half until they could not be stopped. Forze fell flat, but Bad News Eagles put him there. They buried him on Ancient. One more map to decide between these two teams. It's Mirage.
Rigon, the man in defense. Flash over. Oh my god, he smoked the first one. Shelfie goes down. He's going to follow that with Norway. Synopsy with a crossfire angle toward the window as well was able to contribute. Bomb is dropped, and Rigon's not done there. Kenzie backing away. And Scenario will push in front of the smoke on the other side of that. Still Rigon, though. Up toward middle. He'll take Shelfie down. And he's not done there. Goes back out. Knows there was a second. And it's just pretty straightforward here at this point. The Pistols just walking 1 by 1 to their deaths. It's already again. Jason, minute 12. I think he dies before the end of time.
Yeah, he better. You need whatever you can get. Get in there. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Regardless. They know it's a full losing bonus built up for Forze, so no reason to try and give away life and weapons in this scenario. But now you might be aggressive.
Sonari gets absolutely perfect shots through this smoke. Nails 2. I'm sure One Flatro will be bigging him up after this round as well as he starts to fire into the site. Bomb has been planted though, so they at least get that back from the Forze perspective, and that's an easy headshot. Too easy, in fact. Too easy, in fact. Hang on,
no way.
Zorda's got 3. Not enough time to pull out the M4. 180 required. Shelfie couldn't capitalize on the fact that he was distracted, and Synopsy is not letting that one go lightly.
Oh my, don't go get the op until after the defuse. We learned that lesson today.
Tabson.
6-1.
Keep tabs on the time.
That is going to very much...
Flatru trying to, well, I guess stay alive at this point. I was going to say swing in time this
my lord.
Peek against them, but somehow they didn't see him. He's going to get a chance to strike on both. I thought he was going to do it at the start of the exchange. He waits, and the patience will prevail. He finds both. Rigon to Jerry, and it's Norway desperately trying to get toward B, but Synopsy's already rotated to cut that off.
Oh my, they're going to be so mad watching that back. They had all the spam correctly. They knew he was there. They even hard cleared it inside of the smoke, and the shots just barely missed his head. Oh my lord. You're up to a 23-3 run on CT sides for Bad News Eagles.
That's actually insane. Insane. Norway's gonna get Scenario down.
Great. This Hall's push is great. Oh, can't get it. Good shot from Jerry. Just his 3rd kill in the game, but it's important. They need to capitalize on this.
Oh, Rigon caught out. Shelfie saw him coming around. I don't think he was anticipating them to run back, so both pushes fail to get anything else going for them.
This might sound silly. I don't think they're going to have the opportunity. I was going to say it might be time for Bad News Eagles to back away and put in a position where you can save the weapons, but that's obviously impossible at this point. One Flatro is going to go down as well. And Forze, they get one out of the 4th.
They clear out the vent. This will be the jump through. Kenzie waiting for it. Deagle doesn't matter. He gets above it. The headshot running Mac 10. Able to succeed. That puts pressure onto Norway. He's in the corner. He's got Jerry.
Oh my god.
This guy's like high noon in it right now. Spins the Deagle and takes his shot. No mistake on it. Scenario's gotten Shelfie down and it's on his order. He's going to fall now. 14-4.
He's deathmatching.
You had it, okay? You were classy for a moment. Why'd you have to do that? Jesus, man. Well, they certainly knew that there was going to be guns blown up. Here's the execution. Rigon does not finish out the round alive, but he certainly starts the round the way he has this entire game. 2 kills for him, putting him up to a total of 28-11. It's all on Norway to keep this one alive. And the Flames in front of him knows the situation well. They'll cross toward the site and plant the bomb, making it even more problematic. Synopsy closes it, and the Bad News Eagles in an absolutely dominant fashion on Mirage are going back to a major, this time in Brazil.
Yeah, and this time not as a Cinderella story. This time as a team that needs to be respected. This time as a team that you need to look at. This time not as just a surprising run, but a well-earned path. And look at the joy and the happiness. They're going to be in Brazil. They're going to be in Rio. Another chance at the playoffs there, another chance for Counter-Strike glory.